Okay, so we can do a bit of an explanation on how this thing works, because although it is they're playing remotely, it's not like anyone can rock up to this tournament from overseas and join and go. Like I can go to VMC 2020 winter now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So apparently, from what we read, was that there's 8 shop qualifiers specifically for this.
Well, you might be able to pull up the page on stream for the guys, right?
Yeah, good idea. So
there's not much happening on the stream right now, anyway.
Yeah, so let me bring it over. So this is basically the remote qualifier, and there are 8 shops that do a shop tournament. So it's a 64-player tournament that qualifies you for the remote tournament.
Yep.
And the winner of each of these shops, after they finish the game, they go play remote fight against the winners of other shops. So that's how they determine, like, well, that's how you determine who can play remote fight, and it's kind of like a pseudo way of creating like a top cut.
Yeah, pretty much.
To qualify for this for VMC 2020, the big one.
So the remote section is only the top 8.
Yes.
In a way.
Yes. Now, 2 shops in Osaka were closed due to coronavirus, so they can't do it. So I don't know how they're going to do a top 8. It's more like a top 6 now.
Yeah.
But the actual prize for this is slightly different as well, because the winner of the remote fight gets a VMC invite with 2 buys, and second and third place I think get a 1 buy.
Yeah.
Yes.
1 buy.
So that's actually, if you know buys, if you've been to tournament, buys are pretty good in Vanguard, especially in standard. So getting a 2 buy advantage at the VMC itself is actually pretty big, and overall, like, kind of is like a consolatory extra prize or doing extra stuff.
Yeah, you're winning more.
Yes.
Like, there's a higher requirement on what you need to do to be able to win this. So the reward is that you get slightly more to just being qualified.
Yeah. And I guess the cool thing about this, right, is a lot of people say remote fights suck because people can cheat and they can, like, do whatever they want. But since they actually have to play this remote fight at the store itself,
we think.
Well, I assume, but they had their, I think they had the mats, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
so it makes sense.
I think they have to do it at the shop themselves. So the shop people are keeping an eye on you to not do dodgy things. Of course, we always assume the best of it that they won't do dodgy things, but there's that extra layer of security.
Well, it's you have someone to implement what you normally need to do in the non-remote fight scenario.
Yes. And then I guess the best thing also is that it kind of lets shops get involved too. They're like, dude, even though there was like coronavirus, you know, for a whole year, at least we can like join in for the fun, right? And get their name out there a bit. So it's a pretty cool idea. It's actually a pretty smart idea, and maybe it's something they can do right. It's like, imagine all the shops in Australia, well, at least certain shops in Australia. Then you do like a remote fight at the shop. But we all know Australian internet sucks, so that's never gonna happen. Although we do have 5G now. So
speaking of internet.
Oh no. Let's see.
見ていきましょう。選手の選手がゴールドパラディン。選手の選手ゴールドパラディン。シマユン選手はブラックモですね。さっきの会話来ましたね。さあここでブラックモが取れるかですね。そうすると、先手が先手ゴールドパラディンの選手の選手行きましたね。さてブラックモ対ゴルパラのスタートですね。
There we go.
ライドしたのが、システム互換ですね。ヨレンさんのサーチして、今パーシバルをサーチしました。はい、なるほど。さあ、ここまでは、いいですね、いいですね、いい流れですね。とりあえず、さて、公開されているので、点数が入ると、アクセスサークルをずらさせてしまう可能性が非常に高くなります。ちなみに今回先に言いますね、リモートの、大会、シャッフル周りとかはですね、ジャッジが行う感じで動いております、決勝トーナメント。はい、なのでそこら辺で、やっております。加えましたね、パーシバル。握りましたね。
You ready, Mark? We're live, man. Yeah, it started. So we're gonna have to battle Australia internet and then internet from Japan from a card shop. It's pretty messed up. But look, we have a Gold Paladin and Murakumo. I think it's crazy. Well, he's riding, right? He's riding that, so he's going first. So he's already. Oh wait, no, he went first. Oh, crap! Oh, he's lost. Murakumo is done.
Yeah, Murakumo going second. Pretty weak.
These are like Japan runs the 16 grade 3 builds as well, so it's like kind of he has to battle the oh well, actually both decks nowadays run like really heavy grade 3 counts, right? So it's all about going first, and then if they can not get game stuff.
Well, I think Murakumo just managed to do a search from the grade 1.
So he's already ahead. I think that's like an incredible advantage. Usually you miss, but when you hit, that's a good sign, right?
Shit, no E trigger.
So if you guys don't know, this guy is Mark. He's not Kelvin. Looks a bit different. Nico's already here. He's saying wall standard. So he rides a Wonder Ezel. Very conservative plays because it's the correct play. So maybe we should talk a bit about. Oh, we'll talk about it later. But
What do you want to talk about?
just how they got here, because I think not many people know what's going on, except that it's a remote qualifier.
It's been more than that.
Yeah.
So
Well, I thought I could join this, but nah. Apparently you can't. We'll talk about it later. We'll talk about it later when during the break or something. So pretty normal start. I wonder if we're gonna see any Bermuda. Is it a G assist? He's done, dude.
yep.
He's done, man.
How many grade 3s is that in his? He's got 3 Shun. Actually, he's got 3 Shuriki in hand.
But if he misses his G assist, oh, there we go. Okay, so he can use one Shuriki here to not die next turn. It's got a heal trigger as well.
What are the cards on the top left corner? Are they grade 3s as well?
Everything's a grade 3 except the top left corner stuff. Right? It's quick shield, and unless you mean like this.
No, sorry.
There's a Yasue.
Yeah.
Tenma and normal Yasue.
So he's got one trigger, one quick shield, and the rest are grade 3s.
Yeah. I mean, next turn, if I'm just Gold Paladin, I just stop.
And he's not keeping the trigger either.
Wow.
Wow, this guy's ballsy.
Dude, like next turn, he just like Gold Paladin just does normal shit and wins, right?
No, but you just get damage triggers.
Just get damage triggers. Okay, all right. We can believe that. We can believe that.
I mean, Gold Paladin doesn't get the power.
Shuki's not a true grade 3. It doesn't count. It's a hand trap.
You only get to do it once though.
Yeah. In this current situation, life's not good, dude.
Like, one of them is not a true grade 3, but the others are.
He's even guarding this man. Is that a grade 2? I think that's a grade 2. It's not the Wazi, yeah.
Yeah. It's Prisma.
Prisma. E-Heroes. Go it. Like... Oh, wait. Is he thinking about it? What's going on? So this is actually remote fight. So he's doing the Nico play man. Go Percival first, and the next turn ride the Go-Go, right? But I think in this situation, going a Go-Go might be pretty good, unless he's afraid of getting damage denied. But he probably... Oh, if he's gonna put it... What he can do is, like, he can put it in, like, he can put his Aglavel in the back row, and then he can't get damage denied, right? Because if you go and push, he can damage deny you to try and buy a turn, but I don't know.
No, but I think he guarded the previous turn just so that he doesn't get, like, one shot.
Can you actually one shot against Murakumo?
No, as in Murakumo getting, one shotting him.
I don't feel like Murakumo can do that.
I don't know. I mean, if you're looking at 3 Shiryukis, it looks a bit scary.
I guess yeah, riding Gurgit first means using 2 CB that turn. Yes, true. Wall of Vanguard stream. What, you didn't miss much. It's just them talking about stuff, and this is the first game. So okay, so he pushes, he secures.
That's a lot of sacrifice.
I guess when you see your opponent's hand is just a bunch of junk, just go in, right? I think it's a misplay not to go in. I mean, you can like save it for your next Gurgit turn, but you could just kind of try and kill him now. It's not like you can guard, right? It's got like 5k guard, and then they're like 1 Shiryuki.
Yep.
The tag says it's Vanguard 0.
So I guess
Because there's no official tag, man.
so. The question is, does Murakumo get damage triggers now?
Hang on, let me do some chain. Alright, hang on. Seishur and Shimayumi.
Alright, so that's first damage, no trigger,
It's okay. 4 more chances, right?
and Go Paladin just crit.
Oh. 2 damage.
I think that's
Small grade
GG.
3. So this is 22 in.
Is he gonna take another one?
He has to, right?
Okay.
Wow. Like, he has 15k shield. He can 50k shield 1. Oh, so he's dead. Okay, no, Shiryuki, is this a 15k shield? But it's an Aglavale, right? So it can
Yeah.
become huge.
The Agravale is
19, 29, 39.
39.
39, yeah, he's dead.
Alright, so just in case people didn't notice, the 6th card wasn't a trigger either.
Wow, what a good game, man.
Would you have used Shiryuki first at the very beginning? Or do you just have to gamble like that?
What are the chances you don't hit a trigger? Right.
That just happened.
Yeah. So, like, what are the chances that everything you've seen so far is not a trigger, right?
No, he's got 1 trigger that went to remove from game.
Yeah. Well. 11 out of 10 game. More like 11 0 trigger game. It just means that yesterday play is very unlucky. Like, yeah, so you do expect like 1 damage somewhere in the damage trigger from a 0 to 6, right?
Because
But
if he does get a trigger and then Shiryuki do the 10k minus on 3 units, then
he survives, right?
well, it becomes at least very guardable. He might even go to like only 4 damage.
I feel like he probably should have. Like, if you do it the first attack, the only one that is guardable, right? If you get a trigger later, then several other cards become non-guardable, or he just doesn't hit, right?
Or there's a chance that you might just like trigger them out and they don't hit. Yeah.
Yeah. And so yeah, I think it was wrong not to like not to use the Shiriki. But if you think about it this way, if he's so far behind, right?
Yeah.
He will want to save the soul for his big attack. So he might just be going, well, just YOLO, hope that I don't have to even guard anything, and then I can drop double Shiriki next turn maybe. So it's are you playing to survive? Or are you playing to win? And I think I guess if you're thinking from the perspective of playing to win, then it's correct not to use the Shuriken, because even if you survive the next turn, if you're not killing him the next turn after that, the Goga comes down with 4 Excel circles and you're just done. And interestingly enough, the other guy did show that he had another Goga, right? So there was definitely a Goga right next turn, because he did do the take back. So yeah, unlucky on the Yasui part. Unlucky on the Yasui part, I think. Keeping the triple Yuki is too greedy, but your next turn with by using the soul this turn, your next turn is not winning, right?
I think what Nico meant was he could have get rid of one.
Oh, get rid of one. Yeah.
GS system.
Yeah, I think that's kind of correct too.
Like there was no way he needed all 3 of them, right? Like when he goes offense, he can at most do 2. I think.
I don't think there's a way to do 3 first ride. So unless you just needed cards to beat down people in, but then again, you could just use Yasui to call out copies of itself and things like that, right? So it's not really that much of a big deal. And you're probably copying 10 Ms, so just to make big columns to bash phase. So I think it's correct to throw away a Shuriken as well. Oh, here we have another one. So this is from
oh, does that mean they're kind of timing? Oh, so they're just shifting the video to another match that didn't that lasted more than 2 minutes.
Yeah. So they're all playing at the same time.
I would assume so, because we're already at grade 3 here.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it'd be kind of cool if they did 1 by 1, but shops have to close, right? Shops have to close. So look, it's Luard versus Angel Feather.
Now, if you do a 1 by 1, even with top 8, that's quite a lot of games.
It's top 6. It's top 6.
That's still a lot of games.
Hey, they do it for 0, man. 0 is 5-minute game.
Yeah.
So this is from Tournament Center Batoroko. Is it Koyama?
Yeah.
Oh man,
Koyama.
I can read that. And this one's at Cave?
Ono. Yeah, Cave.
Where is it at?
It's the main shop in not in Akibon, I think. I don't know where that place is.
Something Honten.
And we are getting lags again.
Yeah, who is it to blame? Is it Vishuru head office?
I don't know. I
or
don't
the
know.
local areas? So this is the Angel Gabriel build that we've been seeing quite a lot of. The solved one, the no CLs.
No seal.
Yeah, you run the no CL grade 3 so you don't get damage denied.
Alright.
And then you have 16 or 15 crit. Oh, look at that. It's the one shot raccoon. I mean, people were saying that Luard's dunzos. It's not meta anymore, but I guess this guy did pretty well. Oh, it's Naruto. So that's a name that's been floating around for quite a while.
Okay.
You just got the cool bows. And the other guy is Yun. I think I've heard Yun, but not that much. Got the counters as well to show, to make it easy.
He needs crit count.
They need the guy that puts the crits and the powers down, man.
Can you tell what the card is that's in play? So
Is it if it's not a Hamiel, then it doesn't matter, right?
Well, the Hamio is on the right.
It's a no seal.
Oh, it's a no seal.
You wanna play over? Is that the grade 2 no seal? Or is that another grade 3 no? It's 2 grade 3 no seals.
Yeah.
Damage increased himself. I'm surprised damage is given to the Shadow Paladin play. Normally you want a one shot, right? But I guess he probably Hamiel'd last turn because he had counter blasted. So
Yeah. So looking at Luard player, he's got 8 hand, and he has 2 intercepts to use.
Well, the Hamiel right now, what is 47 plus an 8, right? Or 13? So this is 60.
Alright, another check.
70k? But then plus the Gabriel is an 80k, so
そうですね。だからそうですね。
Pretty big.
and I think the face downs are crits, right? So
Yes, so you have to guard all 3 columns here as well.
oh, that's pretty disgusting. There's your 80k crit here on that, and then you got a what? The other side is is that I can't really see what that is. Is it just the plus 10k?
Yes.
So everything is not low as well. So it's pretty disgusting. Gabriel, it's that column is hitting what 27 with a crit. So gotta
Pretty sure
guard
that's
that.
a PG if he has one.
Yeah. It's pretty much guard like the 2 and probably take the Hamiel for a heal. Because his hand just isn't good
Well,
enough.
it depends on whether there's a crit coming out of the twin drive as well.
Oh, true.
If you get another crit, then he won't be able to do it.
Well, if you see any trigger, pretty much, because they're getting to the 15-16 crit territory decks. So unlucky about the.
So is
kill.
the consensus now to run 16 crit?
I think both 15 and 16 is correct. It just depends if you want that one draw null. Otherwise, yeah, just go ham on the crits, man.
Is there a specific reason for running exactly one draw?
Maybe against Astral Poet, because
But one copies doesn't feel like a consistent thing that like you can't say I'm gonna see it enough for it to matter. That's another crit.
okay, well there goes the plans.
So now he has to guard that one.
Yeah, or heal twice.
Pretty hard. Or maybe it's lore. It's compressed.
He had 8 cards in hand, right? Look, he's just dropping insanely.
So he's got 6 cards in hand now. And I think is the first damage a heal on lore side?
Yeah, it's a heal trick. One heal's already out. No,
And then
another
there's a
heal's
heal.
out.
Yeah, there's a heal in the bin.
So he
as
needs
well.
the exact double heal. If there's 2 left in the deck.
Pretty hard.
Get lucky, right? Draw. Yeah, that's done. Unlucky, man. Unlucky. Look at this social distancing there. Are they allowed to do this?
So they're picking out turns for what he said final. I don't know what he means by that.
Let me double check. This is live, right? It's live? Okay.
大宮店はいナン選手ですねはいそして
So I guess then they don't get eliminated?
小倉駅前店あじゃあバイが今私の方持ってるユン選手がじゃあ決勝進出はいおめでとうございます
Oh, okay. Alright, so I'm guessing. So the guy who got left down is the one who's proceeding with finals. So they're doing this weirdo single elim from the sound of it.
Okay.
But because you only have 6, so now that we're in top 4, one of them doesn't have to play, which is the person in the middle that got left in the box. So the guys got pulled on the left and the right are now going to play each other. That's what I gathered.
Sucks to be the guy on the left or the right.
Yeah, so they played 3 versus 3 in the first round. So now that we have 3 winners, they're in top 4. And then we have a bye for one of those guys.
Wait, that means they've already first, second, and there's only 3 players, so they just have to determine the placings now, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So these three guys are getting at least one buy.
Okay.
Because they won their first game.
というわけで、もう一回
This is weird. There aren't any brackets. So,
決勝の
because like usually your top 8 bracket is first place 8th, second place 7th, and those are like in separate like top and bottom.
Yeah, those are determined by your Swiss standings.
Yes.
But there is no Swiss standing here because it's just 8 first places.
Yes. And to make it weirder, 2 of the qualifying places were stopped due to the virus, so there's only 6 people in top 8.
So it was meant to be a top 8 single elim, but it became a top 6 single elim. So I'm guessing then the first round pairings are also just random.
Yeah, oh well they did do that lucky box at the beginning.
Oh, okay.
So I'm assuming they just paired it up like that. Bushi way.
Well, I mean, when you have a structure like this, when you have 8 equal places, then it does make sense to just random it.
Yeah.
But then
I'm surprised they didn't just like randomly pick 2 people out and go, congrats, you made top 4 or something. They force everyone to at least play the first round so they can feel bad if they lose.
Well, in this case, it's as if the 2 places that didn't happen played against each other, and they got a double loss.
Bushi or time rules or something.
Timed out due to Corona.
So this was a gold paladin.
Yep.
This is a new deck. We haven't seen this one. But they're both from PAL.
Oh, they're both from Yusei. One is Yusei no Pal, and the other one is Yusei no Arashi.
But they're both owned by PAL, right?
Oh.
Oh, it's a gold paladin mirror. Oh, that is terrible. That is terrible remote fight quality, man. It's as if they reverted to 360p. Yeah, his magic. Sir, apparently you could buy these sleeves at these special qualifiers. And they were like what, 900 yen, I think. So
The Blossom Blade ones.
yeah.
Alright, so on the right we have a Jeffrey. On the left we didn't have a Jeffrey.
A Dindrain.
Did
The
he
Jeffrey
miss?
hit. He got a Go-Go, right?
Oh, cool.
So he's already winning.
Got a +1. It's got to compensate for going second.
I think going second in the mirror is pretty decent though.
Just because you get to get your power pumps.
Yeah. You can try to cripple your opponent, and then Go-Go defensives can kind of maybe save you. The extra defense. Just very, very lame openings, because
Is that a crit?
I think it might be the line crit.
It was a trigger. No, it was a crit.
No, it wasn't.
Oh no, that's a front trigger. Yeah, that's a front trigger in the bin.
Oh, okay, so we got front golds versus crit golds. Very nice.
Nothing was happening in the screen. I thought we were lagging for a sec.
Yeah, we're very reactive to lag. We're just like Australian it. But half the time watching this, it's not us. Oh well, no. He's pushing?
Looks like it.
That seems aggressive. And it doesn't look like just like a limp push. It's like
I think he's going full on.
an actual committing push. What? Why? Is he great stock?
Maybe. No, but he got a Go-Go right at the beginning.
True. But maybe he doesn't have the Percival. So he's digging for a Percival or something. I don't know, like...
奈良選手 WGP2019 世界優勝おダク入れなんですよね大本命ですねじゃあそしたら
でも今回はい
いです
卓球じ
ね
ゃなかった
On the other side, you just have
そうです
the
ね
the blackouts.
大選手の
So now you know which power shop is
やっ
better.
ぱトップの大会がいいですね
Which one has the better internet? Maybe on mobile data.
逆にでも選手の選手ここ勝ちたいですね
そうです
To be
ね
honest,
はい
mobile is sometimes better.
In
A lot of
Australia,
time.
yeah, in
Yeah.
Australia, mobile data is like better. But in Japan, is that
あ
so?
逆に言えば私たち今はね高校なんでここでまあ
Well, mobile is definitely
ま
not
ず
bad
一気に
in
来ましたね
But we were on foreigner plan, so we actually don't know if that's good or bad, right?
リアガード攻撃受けて1点
So that's a Sagamore that went to damage.
リアで
リアリア
9k in, still hits. Doing the Vanguard zero life, man. Look at that. Oh, did you see that? He guarded, the screen went black, and then the card disappeared. This is like playing that. Oh, he triggers a crit.
でかい
拍手
Incredible.
ここでかいですねさて
Yeah, give him a clap. Good crit. Good crit, mate.
13まで持ってったのか
The guy's like, can't believe it. Are you sure? 2 damage? Scissors? Is this it? Max slash goes to damage, I think.
で
And there's another car.
We couldn't really see it,
ね
but-
なるほど
Oh well.
I think that looks like Gurgyo.
2種類見えたということでおそらく
I don't know. It looks like pixels to me.
が多めの構築になっています
Wow.
I feel like we've gone back to like
回し方は何か違うところ
20, 20 or 8. It's like,
Look at that Percival, that was just like a blur when it got play from hand.
to be honest, I feel like
Watching VMC in 180p.
Hey, Kristen, what's up, man?
止まらないっていうのが
I'm like,
はい
this feels like what, like old school YouTube?
It's like people tell you to stream in 1080p and then you're missing a zero.
Remember those like super old videos of like those old websites? It's just like a blur, but you dealt with it. You're like, this is the best that it can be.
So, speaking of the game, with the fact that Seishio just rushed at grade 2, so is his plan to just finish the game when he writes grade 3?
Yes, I think so. Because it's not that bad. Like,
Because he does get the powers,
yep.
and then there's a good chance, even if you don't finish the game, there's a good chance you might cripple them enough.
That's exactly right, yes. I feel like people kind of underestimate just the first 10 of a Gogu at grade 3 as well. You're forgetting this, like, what, it's 5 plus 2, like,
You're
2
doing
more
7
plus
attacks.
X, right? Yeah.
7 attacks minimal, and you're getting a 10k buff on pretty much everything.
Yeah, yeah. So you're at least hitting over triggers. Man, Vanguard 0 looks better than this. You know, this is like a perfect starting point for Bushi to finally make an online product.
はい少々お待ちください
Starting from Overdress with a reboot.
はい、でもシールがカードのコードが登場したので、パワーとシールドは5000ずつ上がっております。
いわゆるこのジェフリー何枚入れてるかっていうのも結構ありますよねどうですジェフリー
Did he call like an extra Percival down? From the Gogu?
枚数少なめにはしていたん
Yes.
ですが、まあ多めにしてこのガード値に使うっていうところ
Triggers
が
the
可
draw
能
null.
で、そこら辺は個人
Hmm.
の好みなのかな。確かに。はい。
I use my smartphone for remote fights, and God, even that looks so much better.
人は入れそうです
そうですね。
Oh, that's
Double
two,
draw?
two draws, yeah.
出てるな
そうです
ドロー出る
But I think
2枚
a
です
heal would have been
マ
way
ルク
better.
かマルクに
Yes,
マルクに
which
か
definitely.
でかいな
ちょっとリソースを回復しながら
So I really want the guy on the right to win. Because the guy on the left, the internet's just too bad.
We don't want to see him in finals.
フロント型ですけどちゃんと1ライン作ってますね。25のライン作って。
At the rate they're going through zero sets, give it a year and we'll be in B.
はい今だと
Well, true. You guys are like almost at the end of,
Link Joker. I think 2 more months and we'll be at the end of Link Joker.
and like you're like what, 3 months away from G?
Yeah.
ここからちゃんと1点入れていきたいっていう。
Unless they really push
1 点
Legion.
ちゃんと。
はい1点ずつ入れるっていう
Oh, Okay.
Hey, Nico is saying it's not the guy's fault, it's the shop's fault.
Well, he wanted the wrong shop, right? He probably should have asked, hey, do you have good internet? I'm like, no, and go to another shop. Oh, but he can't, because it's, you know, it's social distancing. You can't travel past.
Did we lag?
No, so I think he took an extra damage, but then he said no. So I think they're probably going to get the judge to shuffle or something. Or unless they miscounted power.
Oh.
さあただここでダメージ1点入って3-3になるのかな。シードしなければ
守りたいところではありますよね、ここ。1.3。
Japan.
You can look at the screen where on the left it will suddenly go blurry, and then you see a line of like the video rendering itself from left to right.
Japan won the greatest country in technology advancements. Then we have this. I feel like these guys are running on ADSL or something. It feels like the shop on the left, their upload speed is not good enough.
Well, to be fair, as a shop owner, you might just think, I don't need good internet most of the time.
Well, you don't need good upload, because if you're not streaming your
Yeah,
games, right,
like-
you don't need the good upload.
Like how often do you stream a game?
Yeah. And, like, to be honest, I reckon half these shop owners don't even know how the internet works and bandwidth, etc., right? So they're just like, yeah, just get the normal,
Most
normal
of the time,
package plan.
they just need like a standard internet, and that will be sufficient for their like day-to-day business.
Yeah. So, I mean, we like in Australia we had that internet problem where, you know, our upload speeds are terrible, but then we got fiber. I'm pretty sure Japan has fiber, right?
I think so.
So maybe in Ormia they don't.
Or maybe after doing this, it's a good chance for all the shops to get Bushi to sponsor them on internet upgrade.
I feel like maybe after this there might not be anyone.
now both of them are gone. Oh wow.
Well, I mean, like, the good thing is they do have the store guys to keep things in check. So even if there is a downtime, everything is still like fine. But they're
we're
back. Oh, it looks slightly better. Did they buy internet?
Probably went on their phone.
Oh wow, dude. It's actually 1080p now.
パワーシバルは使われてしまうかもしれないけど、グレグウィントまでのコストは残っていませんよっていう状態にしましたね。
Shit, one of them keeps on focusing.
That's just camera.
Oh, now I kind of want the guy on the left to win. I want to keep on watching it continuously focusing.
そうですね。
持ってないんじゃないみたいな。
Alright, so on the left,
タグラも
I think the guy has
いっぱい出してきたんで、
8 cards in hand.
うん。
8 or 9.
CB を使ってし
It's a bit
まう
hard
と
to see.
CB 回復するためにはワンダーエイジェント
But he's on 3 damage.
Discarded a Percival for a Percival.
コールして CB 回復しなきゃいけませんので、今の状
You can
態
see
です
you see that how this keeps on getting highlighted? It's because of the Discord.
行動はなくなっている状態。
Actually, I think if you use Skype, the quality is also better. So
はい。
if you guys want a remote fight,
ボルボドクが
Skype's pretty good.
持ってないんじゃねっていう読みもあるかもしれないです、
そうですね
本当に。
まあでも言うてやっぱりあそこは
Can he actually push enough?
正解なんでしょうね。
Feels like
だ
he's
から
not
無理に
committing
一
everything.
列並べませんでしたね。
He's already
Wow.
attacking.
と
ないですね。そういった
That's so now he just
4番までか
now is he saving hand now?
Feels like he
持
is.
った
So you swing with the top 2 as well, and then you capitalize on that with the Gurgit again,
持った
and then bam.
So I suppose the idea is that he is on 2 damage only, and he might be able to survive the go good.
Yeah, he didn't attack with. Oh yeah, he's not using the effect because he has CBA.
No.
これで4点詰めた
No triggers. GG.
それが
Aglavale comes in.
効果アグロバード効果を使用しますと3万4000なく2万5000要求になります。
This, I think you pretty much take this. It's 34. So you need a double guard. Why are the cards upside down? Yeah, because it gets power. That's how they do it in Japan. If it gets like power, they turn it upside down. Goes back to hand, and I guess now you pray. But I think with a Gurgit like this, I think you're okay.
You're on only 2 damage.
This guy runs fronts, so he can actually, if he,
Front you out of the game.
yeah.
パーシバルがあれば
Nico's saying the right player will 100% win this one. Oh, you didn't rewrite, yeah. Okay.
Oh, wow.
GG.
Yeah.
Nico is the resident gold paladin expert. Has already laid down the law. Because if left doesn't win here, you're not guarding.
No.
Bye.
I mean, unless the right doesn't have another Gogura to ride. But even then.
Like, he discarded a Percival last turn as well, so it's like maybe he can't get, unless he's very confident that he's gonna get 4, or otherwise he's just happy to not get 4. If he rides a Gurgis 27, his opponent's at 5 damage, so he can definitely pop off really hard, unless left gold paladin double heals or something this turn.
そうですね5点までいってるん
ここでダメー
で
ジ入れていかなきゃいけないんで、フルパワーでちょっと考えますね、これね。
Imagine he just damage denies here.
8か7ですね、手札。ってことは次のターン受けるのも考えてるのか。
It's like damage deny, wait for next turn for like a 25 hit. And then the left player hits double front after extending 4 more attacks with Wonder Ezel, Sagamore, and Max Slash. Yeah, he could get super lucky, but he's already attacking.
フロント1枚でもめくれれば
He's already attacking.
大きいんですが、ここのプレイ。意味があるというか。
Oh no, why is it going back to 1080p?
So the left player has 8 hands, so he gets 11.
ダンってがあるかな
So with the Agravale, both Agravales going back, he goes to 12 hands, but he's on 5 damage.
Yeah. No, 5 is impossible.
Okay, so he did damage deny.
Oh.
He attacked the Sacramore.
これどこら辺に意味がありました
これ点数1点与えてしまうと
But where is he gonna get the counter charge? I feel like you're at 4 face down. Is pretty rough.
できなくなる可能性が非常に高かったので、ここは点数を1点も与えないで横だけ潰してターンエンドすることによって先ほど
Play on the right didn't riot Gogura just in.
でもこれかなりリスク高くないトップディンダーで。
トップディンドランもしくはまあその
Does he even have a personal? He went pretty all out. He went pretty all out the last turn, so.
He didn't feel that all out for all out turn though.
承知の上での
踏んだな。
はいタックでし
ちゃんと踏み切ったかこれ。
It's a bit weird.
選手的にはかなり辛い選択肢になった可能性高いですね。
There's no Percival as well, so.
ただもう清志郎さんが
Well, first of all, he needs to countercharge to be able to do anything.
True, true.
全部シーズンさせなければいけない。まあしなければいけない
Oh, this is so rough.
状況
This
なん
is
で
like.
っていうことですね。
もう攻めには行きたいところですね。
まあ行くしかない。
Oh, he did have Percival, but he's calling it. But that means he's pretty much out of Percivals, right? In the future.
Yeah. Oh no.
In a way, the guy on the left, it's called Nana. Let's just call him Nana now, right? His hand is pretty decent.
5点まで受けて、清少選手のフルパワーに耐えられないっていう判断ですね。
And he has CB to play with as well, so it feels like he's in the. It feels like he might be in the driver's seat.
で、アタックが続いていく。1点も受けられないんで、常に守っていく。
But he does have to commit cards here, which is pretty annoying.
ダブルスはもうない。あ、1枚ある状態ですね。はい。ダブルス1枚。
35.
そうするとやっぱり序盤の3点大きかったんだもん。
Null's a null? Wow, okay.
で、
Power.
はい、必要なパワー
It's a
スタート
34k Agwell. 44.
おー強い
Maybe he shouldn't have nulled null. Unless he's got another null.
34000の
He did trip a double null last turn. Or he's just gonna double guard. There we go.
It is
Same.
2 cards in the end.
So now it's good if he rides another Gurgit.
パワーで
And do a
And you get-
Percival.
yeah.
終了選手選手現在10枚超えてますね
Seishiro has 12 hand.
クイックシールドがあるよ
Was that 12? I think I saw 12.
Yeah, I think it was 12. Or at least it's definitely over 10.
重ねていって
So he rides a Gurgit. The first step
さあ
to.
ここで
Possible
先に
victory.
行くはず
まあこのタイミングしかないですね
はい
How he's gonna fill the
選手選
excels,
手
man.
のギャラはリアガードがない状態なんであとはも
Vomit
う
your
ア
hand.
タックすればア
Vomit
タッ
your
クする
hand.
がこう削れるパターンなんでここ
Oh,
は
he comes the vomit. He comes the Sagamore.
でソウルガスト1ワンドローで1枚をコール
And then all he
イン
needs
ドランとかが出るとね CG タイプ
is a front trigger.
ワンダーとか
Oh, there we go. Okay, that lets him counter charge.
でも
Which is
CG タ
big.
イプできますね
強い
Now I can do the
Percival.
Percival and the
なので
Gurgit.
行動した時にどちらか行うことができますカウンターブラストすることで
If he can counter charge again, then he can throw in some like a max slash.
これどうなんですかね採用してる人あまり見かけないというか見る時もあるか結構オリジナルかなあれグレード2だもんねグレード2の
そうですね、
うん
採用されてる方は結構少ないのかなっていうような
でも
Wonder
カウンターチ
Wrestle?
ャージには光るよね、
うん
そうです
So that can call out maybe a Dinddrain.
完全体
It is a
Or it
danger.
can call lag.
I think it's a danger.
Yeah, it looks like a Dinddrain, but it's,
I still-
it's definitely the Bushi side, by the way, because
頼って持ってるんでもしかしたら
Oh, is it?
our thing isn't lagging.
安定
Yeah, so it is a Dinddrain. It's an upside down Dinddrain.
Yep.
そうですね
Or has to zoom out
そう
to make space.
ねカウンターチャージ1だからね大きいよね
The tilt. Alright, so he's got 3 CB
あ
now.
と1分の差で
Okay.
ね
So he
結
can
果
max
がガラッ
slash
と変わってしまう状態なんで
そうですね
if he has any.
それプラスブルーウィンド5枚
But it looks like he doesn't have a Percival.
っていうところなんで
He can still get a Percival
moment.
out, right? From
Yeah.
the attack, so it's
Well,
not-
it's arguably better.
yes.
まあただまあフロントトリガー型っぽいので奈良選手が、
はい
そう考えるとどこのアタックから行くのかなっていうのも結構楽しみだったん
And
です
yeah,
け
he
ど
does run
要
fronts.
求値が低いところからなんで、まあ、アクセサークにいる
He's calling
関係してない
something.
ワンダーエイズ
That's the
No.
PG.
あとは
So it's going in.
パーシバル
This is
はい
12.
手札2枚
はい
2枚ですね
もう
Oh, maybe
ど
he's
の感が
annoying.
もう V 裏に
Well, there's two sides where he can do
最後の
12.
完全ガードだと思いますねあれ
そうもう多分3枚見えてますね
Just poke out cards from his opponent's hand.
あとはもう相手にライントリガーが乗らないことを祈りながらアタックしていく
Oh, he's boosting for 20.
つけていきました
So he needs 10k guard.
バンガードラにコール渋いっすね
そうですね
Is that guarded?
No, I don't think so. No, he's just counting power.
できる
Just
相手がで
counting
きない
power.
方いますよね明確に
そうですね
あそこ覚悟のコールですよね
はい
So everything has
12000
that's reversed right now has plus 20.
そう
あそこの5000めちゃめちゃ光って
So
ます
there's actually a lot of things hitting like a wet noodle.
Yeah. There's only 2 cards that are called out by
逆に言えば
card
こ
effect.
の動きまで見切った選手
That's what we call the Gurgit Mirage. Where he actually takes this well.
あの手札
Yeah.
Feels,
Risky.
yeah.
And it didn't pay off.
枚数で防ぎきれるかどうかの勝負だよねこれね
乗ったらかなり楽になったんですけど
そう
ね
ですね
He had a quick shield as well.
やっぱり1枚
Well, the other one couldn't be guarded by a quick shield.
ここも1万要求ガンガード
もうここは
I
さす
mean,
が
is he
に
gonna just guard all these small ones?
1枚乗れば3面
はい
止まってましたよねでまあ
It's kind of a weird attacking order.
まあ1万5000切るでしょうね
はい
さすがに
I think he's banking on a big Gurgit yeah.
ここがパンプ
Big
して
call.
2万パンプの2万9000が5000、3万4000バンガード
大きいの
2号要求ですねただ2枚は削らないといけない
So this is the fat one.
2枚だから他のとこでもいいかな
The best he can get is what?
っていうかですね取り組みで
Percival
だしみたいな
And the max slash. out of the 5.
イントの
Yeah.
ガードン
And then trigger like Wanderer's
を
on.
使いたいけど
そうですね。
Well, there's finally a trigger.
いや
Goes
まあ一番
22
有効ではないですよ。普通に1万
Then he does it. So he's doing it now.
OK ですね。
Top 5 and moment of truth. What can he call?
含まれているのかっていうのがこの勝負の鍵となっています。
ワンダーマッハスラッシ
It's a Aglavale, so not the best.
And that's a
Sagramore.
Okay, that's.
So that's a very weak.
ワンダー、あ、ワンダーで
Very weak
いや
balls.
いやあっちですあっち
I don't think the other guy is
サ
blind.
グラモールが
Yeah, he's
マッ
not.
ハスラッシュはアタック時だからこれで
Unless his hand is really like full of grade 3s.
Yeah, so
But-
now Seishiro just wins, right?
Yeah. Unless he doesn't have another Gurgit. Another person. Actually, it's quite possibly he doesn't have another Percival, right? So
That's true.
oh, now they've reverted back to what 108p, man.
なので確定で3番、前下とは言われました。
ここつなげたいところでした
It
ね
looked fine before, but now they're downloading stuff again. They're watching Netflix's.
そうなると結構守れるじゃないかなとは思うんですけど、
Yeah.
まあ真ん中は
Because the middle line is hitting huge, so of course.
おそらくフロント型ではあるけど怖いですよね、
はいそう
Take
です
a front.
だからね
Oh, he's got a front.
フロントを
フロント
Two front, double front.
あったダブルフロントかこれ
What a pro, double front.
ダブルフロントで
It's
か
only
いの
3 attacks that he has to guard. So he can take 1,
Yeah.
and the other 2, like he might spend 5 hands.
コールはまあいいんですけどうまくいきませんで繋がらなかったですが
But he's got enough hand. But no, but if he puts too much cards down to guard, then his next turn is bad, right?
Yeah,
So
but
he-
he can still use Gurgut's defensive.
Yeah.
そうですねだから選手の方にまあでも1個切られますから
And
ね
the way things going, yeah, even using a Gurgit defensive, you'll still have 2. He goes to 5 damage. This thing is pretty big. It's like 22, 42?
62?
62, wow. It's crazy.
受けかな
Just take it, man. 62. You want to commit that much to guard? What are the others hitting for? So actually, Sagramore's hitting.
Sagamore's 17 plus 37, 57.
Yeah. The
And then-
Aglavale is 54. Then can
64.
64, yeah.
Wait, so this column's actually the biggest.
Huh. Maybe miscalculated. Yeah.
Oh no, Agravale's also the same
62.
power line. 62 and 64. Then you take this one.
要求値でかい
Yes.
結構道具じゃなくて
Take
でかい
this
なやっぱ
one.
このターンに仕掛けていってるな選手合ってましたね、
うん
でも選手
我慢のターンありましたもんね、
まあ手札あるないいですね
He's taking it.
No
乗
trigger.
らず乗らずか
So this one's
57.
57, which is he's on 22,
It's a 30k guard.
おぐるぐる
which is not too hard. Like it's 2 triggers worth,
Yep.
and then he just needs like another PG or something for.
でかいところはアグロバルです。
Oh, he's gonna use
Oh.
it here.
完全ガード持ってそうですね、ここで
Maybe he's having shit.
そうですね。
なるほどさあ見ていきましょう西洋選手ここ頼むぞ
Oh, that one's not. I don't see a null.
Nope.
ジェフリー。
ジェフリーだ
だから
Oh.
効果で
He's got Jeffries,
Yeah, that
which are
moves it.
15. So
That works.
that's exactly 30.
でかい
Wow.
でかい
Saved by the
だから
Jeffries,
西
man.
洋選手ジェフリーしっかり入れてますねこれ
はい。
Or maybe he does have a PG in hand and he wants. That's
saving
why
it for
he's
the last
using.
one, right?
That's why he's using it here because this one is
ジェフ
easy
リ
to
ー多
guard.
く入れるってことはここら辺のシールドの使い方って
Wait,
こと
what?
ですもんね
そうですね。
そうすると西洋選手結構
Oh no, 30's not enough. That's
可能性ありますね
52.
これで気構築
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
最後のアタック。
this is why you run Jeffrey. Hey, I only complain Jeffrey doesn't hit, but I don't complain about Jeffrey otherwise. That's Kelvin.
So has he guarded the Agravale? No, he's guarding it right now.
Yeah.
さあヒリヒリしますね。
あー
5対5で。
悩んでます
ここ
なんか悩んでる
ということ
の
は
はない
So he only has 4 cards in hand, which is pretty bad. Even if he do a PG, he does have
ベンガード
one.
何切るか
Oh no, he's way more than. He's
次のターンは
that's at least
何
5 cards in
もうト
hand.
リガーを
トリガー切ってき
Can,
ま
can,
した
you,
ね。
can you ride? Can you ride?
そうすると
Gurgit has
選
5.
手最
I
後
mean,
に
the guy on the left
駆
has
け上
5.
れそうですねこれ。
パーシバル
But
が
I feel like he's not riding.
No.
Oh no.
ダーエイゼルから
I still don't think it's guardable though. I still don't think it's doable, like, from the left side.
5 cards, yeah.
なるほど手札にこうさせる
Like, he's got-
Oh, he had another.
あ
He's got the last
ここ
personal.
から来たから今
What a broken
強
player.
いね
He's
素晴らしい
the-
今
he's the
先ほどまで出ましたね
personal king,
そうですね
That's why he was so confident in this card. He probably drew like 4 of them.
Yeah.
あー素晴らしい素晴らしい
Dude,
ここ
This is the
で
power of good internet, man. You look good, your plays are relatively good, and you get all your festivals.
Oh,
He drew. He must have drawn that Gurgit, right?
Yeah.
Percival going in.
今持った
1番ガードさあここが効果を使用
Sucks in
そうですね
はい
34. Oh no, no, that's the big
No,
one.
that's
24.
24. This is
19. Oh no, no, it got. It came out, so 29.
no, no, 34. It's 15k buff.
Oh
い
yeah.
や非常にレベル高いですねさすがですねお互い殴りに行くと
I
こ
was
ろと
operating the idea
どこま
that
で
he
無
could
理
get
せ
a
ずいけるか
festival,
って
but
い
he
うと
did.
ころで走ってますね
That's pretty annoying. Everything's hitting big. Gotta guard everything.
Yeah, I don't see Nana being able to guard.
Unless he feels like a boss.
なのであれ前からアタックする可能性が
I mean, he still gets a buy at VMC. So it's fine. For like top 6 instead of top 8. He's attacking with the column first.
Yep. He's gonna take it. No heal.
6点入ったはい
So
拍
now
手
we have good internet man versus Angel Feathers.
さあじゃあちょっと振り返りじゃあカンカンからいこうか振り返り
6 more minutes
さあ
before
選手
the
おめでとう
Chikora
ご
stream.
ざい
Just
ま
hope
す
Gabriel
さあ
goes first and triggers a bunch of crits, right?
止めたところで
You know what will be hilarious? Is if we wait like 15 minutes and the game ends in like 3 minutes like the first game.
Don't jinx it.
I feel like that's the format right now though. It's like,
It's not wrong.
are you beating Gurgit? Then you have to be fast.
Yep.
Are you not beating Gurgit? Then Gurgit's winning. But like right now, a Gurgit probably doesn't lose to a
行きましょう最終戦になり
like
ます
Overlord.
はい先
That's
手がエンジェルフェダー選手と選手後手後手ですね
On the left we have Angel Feather. On the right we
行
have.
きましょうではサンダップバー
It looks like Kagura, but it's not. It's Skull Paladin.
ちょっと待って
I'm excited. Yeah, you should be excited on Nusa. They're at the finals. They're at the finals. This is the finals.
はいどうぞ始めて大丈夫ですよせーの
And who gets to start?
いけるかな
I feel like the guy has the extra card there is saying that he starts.
No,
It's
no,
not.
that text
はい
says going second.
VMC2020
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
プラスリモート
Oh, yeah, it is, eh? I can't read it.
Is that a raccoon that he wrote?
Yeah. Well, the glare is really bad on the left side,
さあライドか
but it's okay. We can explain to you guys everything. So Jeffrey comes in.
あればもう
This guy so far had pretty good Jeffrey luck, right? Jeffrey coming in clutch, then Jeffrey getting the Gurgit. So Jeffrey is this guy's.
Maybe he has an English name called Jeff.
Yeah. Lots of just. Oh! Unlucky.
あ
Now he can blame on
で
this.
全てが決まるわけじゃないですからね
Wait, is he gonna pass?
ここからなんですよね
Like, I'm thinking, like, if he passes, then his opponent will need 3 no CLs to pop off. But by then, I don't think he's enough
いや
soul,
わか
right?
りますねここ悩みますよね
殴るか殴んないか
Oh, he's actually thinking about it, man.
えこ
Oh, no, no, he's just waiting for his deck to come back. Okay, so he didn't have to think much. So if he triggered a crit as well, I think that's pretty bad. But,
He does run crits,
yeah.
but he didn't trigger it.
Well, she's
Alright, so,
screaming.
so now we're hearing Cora screaming in the background.
かなり
Alright.
ここで
So he gets
so
it's a
he's a-
Jafakio, yeah. Jafakio for the...
And he gets a crit.
Wow. Dude, this guy's already on victory road, man.
行くのか
The grade 2 rescue can self-damage from 0. Yeah.
行くのかこれ
But, like, from 0, then your Gabriel can self-damage to 2 damage. And then the no-seal can get the 3.
ガウリール
But that's kind of low value, right? Like, unless you have all your pieces.
本当に行くのこれ
It's gonna boost as well.
おそらく鈴木さんは真ん中の
So middle's pretty
どう
big.
なるでしょう
You definitely want the 2 damage to go through.
Yeah.
ここら辺がやっぱりトップ選手たちのいいところですね
Imagine he triggers another crit here.
行くのだって試合
That's
展開
perfect
そうすると
setup, right?
Yeah.
結構がっつり寄ることになりますよね
そうですね
逆に言えばゴールドバレン側の土俵
He gets a no-seal, so yeah, he's got the damage denied. I don't think he can be denied anymore.
Unless he doesn't have a
Gabriel.
Gabriel. That life sucks.
Then see you next. See you next year.
で今のこの4選手の流
Oh,
れで言う
he's
と
cutting it.
What?
という予想
Okay.
で
So he's got
選
multiple.
手がノーガードって言うだろうと
Is
い
he
う
gonna
予
null
想が
this?
今ここら辺
If
の
he
解
has
説では
one, he might, right?
かかってます。
Yeah.
ノーですね。
Oh no.
Is that
Oh,
a
just
crit?
a Nucky.
Not a crit.
Nikki is not bad.
ここで誠一郎選手が逆に言えばこ
There's
こ
a
で
Sagra and a. Oh, no, that's a
カウンターチャージ
Jeffrey,
に
I
点し
think.
たという
Jeffrey and a Wonder as well.
さあこれ逆に
This is pretty good though, going first as
受けるのが
Gabriel.
難しくなってきましたね。
Um,
バス2ヤードもあるから
be
な
interesting to
さ
see
あ
what Seishiro does now. Yeah, by the way, the gold paladin play is Seishiro, the person on the left, Gabriel play is
ということ
Yun.
は誠一郎選手もこれはいけますね。
そうですね
いや
もう
こ
Is
れ
he
も
gonna
受け
commit
たら
something?
もうあとは
Yeah, commits Gorbaduck. Top 5.
これゼロ
I
点
think
で
he just
止
wants
め
to
られると
search,
ちょっと試
Yeah,
合
but
展
it also
開
it's just good, right? Because
リアガー
he
ドと
can
か出た分だけ殴られちゃうんでリア
he
ガー
can
ド
not crit if he doesn't want to. But I think at this stage,
今の
I think he'll
4
rather
選
just
手
try
の
to
で
catch
クイックエラー
up
も
on
使いながら
that.
2点返すとなって
you see the guy drop a no seal, so it's it
You know
feels
he's
like he's
ready.
set up. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
まあ 100% というかフルパワーにはならないかもしれませんけども動けるという形になりましたね。お4選手逆に自信あるのかなここは。
先手だからっていう
He
のが
doesn't need to commit anymore.
相手が
Well, he's thinking about it.
ベルじゃないパシバルとかで並べてくるのでなく、
goes for it.
最大でも2枚しか出てこないっていうところで
Trigger?
点数を与えてい
Gurgit,
って
okay.
多分ハミエルを2回使うプランに移行したんで
Alright,
す
here it
comes.
そうですねハミエル、まあ、2回
So
か、
draw.
まあ、
What does
2
he
面
get?
か
G assist?
可
Nah.
能性は
Gabriel.
まあ言うてみたい
Protect 1. Drop the no seal?
ワンとか来ました
Yeah.
ね
Oh no, you
Unless
drop
he
the
doesn't have a
Hamiel.
ダメージ
Hamiel.
入ったからでしょうね
Hamiel first. Hamiel first.
Call that out.
Get the Zerfiel. Okay, so here's where the weird rulings come into play,
逆
right?
に言うとプロテクト2ならばまあ今の話しましたね
So technically he can't get that Gabriel, right? Yeah.
So let's see if they call it out. I think he's gonna grab a tree anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Right. See? Smart. Oh, that's a pretty good thing to get at the end. If he has something to get, you should get that. There's no triggers. So far, no triggers.
Yeah.
防いでいくっていう流れになるでしょうね試合展開
Nikia did the deck. Looks like he can get another Hamiel.
今回してきます順当ですね素晴らしいですね素晴らしい
He still has the Gabriel to get
いやでもし
the
っかりガッツリ寄りましたねユン
the
選手
10K
いいですね覚悟です
Rescue
覚悟がありますねいいないいファイトだ
What
な
the name?
なるほど
But it's the one in the damage zone round, the grade 2 in the damage zone. Discards the crit.
そうですね結構前を
コースはね
前向きなやっぱりクリティカルね
やっぱり持ってましたね
That's a no kill.
抜けるから
Ah, okay,
先
okay.
ほど言った先さんから
So here's the other
ハ
knock
ミエルにシュートに行くプラン
It's actually okay. So if you think about it, the knock-kill can throw the knock-kill, and then your Gabriel
you
can get the
grab it.
knock-kill,
So-
and then keep on.
As long as you have enough soul, just keep doing it.
So Nico's already made his prediction. Gabriel will win
あの
this.
2点が生き
Where's your faith in your gold paladin friend, man?
まだガウディの効果使ってないのでここからダメージチェック
So I think he gets the grade 2 now.
こうもういきなり詰めに行きましたねそういった意味ではさあユン選手
1枚回収1枚を山札に
Yep,
戻す
puts Gabriel back.
そして2回ダメージチェック
Then does he get crits? Nope.
ビールと
Wow.
Wow. Very, very dry checks. I think he has one more chance. He has one more chance. Unless he doesn't. Unless he has like a Jafakil. Yeah, doesn't do it. He does have a Jafakil. So he's got 2 more chances at the moment. Can spec a Zerfiel for next turn, I guess. Still nothing.
Wow.
Woo!
そうですね。
All right, this is his last chance. Last chance to ping.
する気ですねこれは。
He needs the crit or he needs to drive check a crit now.
Oh, that's like, is that like 4 in a row or something?
Well, at least he's compressed, right? He should be super compressed now.
You say that.
まあそういう見方もあります。
Compression is a lie, man.
Compression is a lie. Kelvin can testify.
dude. Well, everything's still hitting big. Everything is still hitting relatively big.
さあ、いやでも逆に言えば選手の選手的にはまあラッキー
That
ではあ
side
るんで
is
すけど
hitting
も
19 plus 8, 27 plus 10, so
隙間見え
37.
ましたねここで。
Middle's hitting 25 plus 10, so that's 35, right?
結局バンガードのアタックがどうなる
And
のか
the Hamiel is hitting for 40 plus 10, 50 at the moment. Hopefully he gets a crit to turn it into a 60 with 3 damage.
Wait, did you count the 5k from the back?
Yes.
Oh, right, yep.
I need to get rid of this break thing.
あ、じゃあここで守る。
ここ守ってバンガー、いやバンガードも怖いな。
いやでも
Trigger
でもしょうがないよね。
Trigger multiple for consistency. Dude, all ice plays do. Compression is a lie.
So he kind of has to guard this
手
one.
札によりますねこれ選手の選手の。そうだからここハミ
Yeah.
エルだけ守るか、2面守って
上もって
ハミエルを
受けるか
Or does he take this one and take the Vanguard and just guard the
マウンド
Hamiel?
2択なんですけどざっくり。
そうするとハミエルだけ受けるのであればマックス
Because if he guards this one
だけになる。
and take the Vanguard, and Vanguard gets a crit, then he has to guard
ハミエル
Hamiel.
受けですね。なのであいや
But regardless if he takes any of these, well, he's relying on it. It just depends on if he gets a crit or not, right? So
Yeah,
here
yeah,
it is.
true.
さあどうだ。
Nothing.
し
Compression is not that much of a lie.
さあパワーとクリ
And no
ティカル
trigger.
をハミエルに与えて
So
効果で
that's
クリティカル3になりますね。
Yeah.
Which
60.
is not unguardable.
It's not.
ワンヒールワンヒール
Yeah, it looks like
Oh, he's just taking it. Oh,
Oh, 5 in the game!
dude, we waited for this.
You saw it coming. You called for it. You called
Am
it.
I a prophet, man? Like,
2020
Nice 15-minute break.
easy game. Well, Nico also called it. He is also the prophet.
いや最後ちょっと手札見えたんですけど。
Alright, let's eat,
Oh,
guys.
dude. No, we have to say our buys, man. All right, so
いやでもあそ
yeah, that was. Would you call this a good afternoon?
しょうがないですねあれはもう。
Like, let's break it down here. The first game lasted
1 minute.
1 minute.
でしたね。
The second game,
We got to see about 1 minute of it.
yeah, and it was a mirror. It was like it was a gold powdered mirror, and then like there were so many connection issues that it felt like it lasted way longer than it should have. And then the last
Game. It's on a 2
then we
minute.
waited 15 minutes for the last game, and then that lasted for 3 turns. Is it as solitaire as the X? I think it is. It's pretty much a solitaire deck, right? Just get crits and win.
And it's actually
やっぱり全くまあかなり
Like,
言いたいことはハリペン選手
easier to play as well because
まあ
if you're playing the cross, you need to know what to do if your opponent's denying you.
Yeah.
I guess. This one is like, oh, you just don't care.
Yeah, because you can't get denied. Cannot get denied.
You can only get denied if you don't draw the right card.
ちゃんと番号どうしても出してますさ。
Yeah, well, that's pretty much the state of the current format. Interestingly, Gold Pal did not win this, but this is only the qualified of the qualifier. And I guess we'll be seeing Yun, Seishiro, and the last guy, Nana, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah, we'll be seeing them at the final tournament. Both all with buys, and Angel Feather gets 2 buys. All right. So yeah, thanks for coming, guys. Thanks for waiting with us. We got other things to watch, other things to eat, and it's actually getting a bit late now because the sun is actually going down in Australia. So we will see you guys next time. All right. Bye.